Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Carl's Garage. And as you guys can see, I am right here at the owners.kia.com website. So right here, you guys can see I am here because a lot of people keep asking me questions on Straight Outta Content and on Carl's Garage. How do they find out about the recall? They haven't received any information. So this right here, this is one of the best places to start. As you can see, it's been updated as of 3/11. That was a few days ago. So a few days ago, they actually updated this website with all new VIN numbers. Now, again, you could still come to this website and your VIN number, when you type it in, might not pop up, right? It might not show that there's been a recall. But for anybody so you can search for all safety recalls initiated after July 1st, 1994. So this goes back for all Kias. It should work for Hyundais. I don't know. I don't have a Hyundai VIN number. And my car is already prepped with the KSDS software to kick in and put my car into limp mode if I ever have engine failure. And then I've already created a great relationship with my local Kia dealership. So let me just read to you the paragraph. And this right here is definitely the first step. Now, again, if you type in your VIN number and it says there's no recall, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do this down here. Okay, so let me go ahead and just read to you what it says. It says, to help keep your Kia operating at optimum performance levels, schedule a service appointment if your vehicle has an outstanding safety recalls. If it does, again, I'm telling you, if you own a Kia or a Hyundai, schedule it anyway, right? Schedule it anyway. So here we go. Your preferred Kia dealer will complete the repair free of charge. Remember, free of charge. So even if you have to print this out, and you type it in, say you type it in and it says you don't have a recall, come back to this page, print it out, right? And then like the bottom of this says, if you have any questions about safety recalls, please contact your preferred Kia dealer or call Kia Consumer Affairs. I'm gonna tell you to just call your preferred Kia dealer, because what the Kia Affairs is gonna do when you get on the phone with them, they're just gonna ask you for your zip code, and then they're gonna tell you a preferred Kia dealer anyway. So you might as well skip that step and just call your preferred Kia dealer and then bring this with you, because some people are charging. They're like, my engine went out, or I heard that there's a safety recall, but my car is actually running fine. And then you'll go in there to schedule an appointment and they'll charge you. And they're not supposed to ever charge you for anything. If your car is failing due to the engine recall, they should not and cannot charge you. Now, things can happen. I had a valve cover gasket go on my car and oil was shooting everywhere. I did that on my own. That full video, 2-part videos on Straight Outta Content, my main channel. So if you have issues like that, when my oil switch went out, that's not engine failure, right? So you will have to pay for that. So I have all of those videos of what goes wrong with your car, even the oil consumption, which is a new lawsuit, but I'll make that in a separate video. The oil consumption, your car burning oil, that is due to the rod bearings failing. But if your engine does not fail, then you cannot bring it in, because if you bring it in, technically they can charge you because your engine has not failed yet. So you only want to bring it in if you don't have the KSDS installed. I do have the KSDS installed. So anything that happens that isn't engine failure, it makes no sense for me to bring in my car. If you don't know if you have the KSDS installed, then you need to do this step right here. So your preferred Kia dealer will complete the repair free of charge. The time required to complete the work can vary. Please understand that the time required to complete the work can definitely vary. It can take a couple days for some people, or it can take a couple months. Scheduling a service appointment can help minimize any inconvenience. That is 100% correct. A lot of people see my videos and then they just comment asking, what should I do? And I always say in all of my videos, contact your local Kia dealer. So you taking the time to contact me as if I can do something, that's impossible. I can't do anything. So just contact your local Kia dealer with this information and all the information that I have in all my videos on Straight Outta Content, which I have over like 50 Kia videos, and then the same thing over here on Carl's Garage. So please use all the information. If you type in Kia engine settlement on YouTube, Carl, I come up, okay? So sign into your to the Kia owners portal and click make an appointment. So I would definitely click this right here and then create an account. The more information that you have related to your car, the better. A lot of people say, oh, well, I purchased my car secondhand, or I had a guy saying, hey, I purchased my car and I think he got it from like an auction. It was like a rebuilt title or something like that. It is 100% up to the current owner to know and make all appointments and all information available. It's not required by the previous owner. So I bought my car, I'm responsible for everything that goes wrong with, not the previous owner. So if the previous owner didn't get the KSDS, if the previous owner didn't take good care of it and did whatever, that's not on them. It's on the current owner. So a lot of people are getting their engines denied because of maintenance. Well, it's up to you to keep all of your maintenance records. But if you do things like sign into the portal, if you do things like call your local Kia dealership and make appointments, if you do things like making sure that you have the KSDS on your car, then that's all steps to get your engine replaced. So it says make an appointment to schedule a service appointment. You can also schedule an appointment online from your preferred dealership's website if available, or call the dealership. So like I tell everybody, call your local dealership. There's a number down below if you want to call the Kia Consumer Affairs, but all they're going to do is push you to your local dealership. You get your engine replaced only by your local dealership, Kia or Hyundai. Okay? Because a lot of people ask me and they call in these numbers and stuff like that. If you want to get your engine replaced, it's only going to come from two places, either your local Kia dealership or your local Hyundai dealership. Those are the ones that Kia and Hyundai gave 100% in charge of replacing people's engines. So in one dealership does not have to do what the other dealership does. It's 100% on each individual dealership in each state. So a dealership here in Houston is going to act different than a dealership in Wyoming. And that dealership in Wyoming is going to act different than a dealership in Atlanta. Unfortunately, it's just the way that it is. So be very careful of that. But I really wanted to make you guys aware of this, that this update is very soon. It's very recent. Today's the 13th. It's 311. They just updated it with new VIN numbers. So your VIN number should pop up. But if it does not pop up, please call your local dealership. Go ahead, create an account with the portal with your car and everything, and get it started. I don't care if your car has 2 miles on it. If you own a Kia or a Hyundai, you need to be in the Kia's portal, in the Hyundai's portal, which is basically the same thing. And you need to call your dealership and ask them, do you have any open recalls based off of your VIN number? Because even though this is searching, whenever you search from a dealership, it's a little different. And I can guarantee you, if you have the Theta engine 2, if you have the Theta 2 engine, which is the 2 liter or the 2 liter turbo, or the 2.4 liter or the 2 liter or 2.4 liter that they have in the Hyundai, that they have in the hybrid, you have a recall. Whether or not, if it's a new car, you have a piston ring recall. If it's an older car dating back to 1994, it's a bearing recall. So don't think just because you have a new car, you don't have a recall. Now the V6s, I'm not really too sure of those recalls, but I am 100% sure of the 4-cylinder recalls that they have dating back. This says 1994, but I'm definitely aware of since 2011, all the Hyundais and Kias with the Theta 2 engines, okay? So this video is only 9 minutes. Please go read all this information, take everything that I said, go tell everybody that you know with a Hyundai and Kia, and let's get these engines replaced, okay? We're gonna keep staying on them, because a lot of people out there who already have a blown engine, if you already have a blown engine, still call. If you call your local dealership and they deny you, call this number right here and see what they can do if you've already have a blown engine. Leave comments down below and ask me all the questions that you can, and I will make more content on that. Thank you guys. Be basic. Peace.